Hey everybody, I have got some great story time for us tonight with another new hymn. This one came from 1840, or was written in the year 1840, from a Sarah Flower. And our hymn tonight is Nearer My God to Thee. She had a mother, of course, and she died at a very young age. And Sarah was left without a mother at the age of 5. But she had a oldest sister, her name was Eliza, and she would help to take care of her. Now her father also ended up passing away while the girls were yet still young, and so they went to a home of a Unitarian minister. And he was a minister who fought for women's rights, and he was fought for progressiveness, and he also had a friend who was a poet, and under him Sarah would learn and appreciate the values to be the feminist that she was, and appreciate poetry. And she got married and set up house in London, and she loved acting and began a very successful career. Her husband encouraged this, and she was actually famous for her role in Lady Macbeth, as Lady Macbeth, in 1837. Well, because she became ill, she had to retire early, and her sister were both helping to create a hymn book at their church. And Sarah would contribute 13 hymn lyrics, and her sister was able to contribute 62 tunes. Unfortunately, her sister also was sick, and she would pass away of TB, tuberculosis, and Sarah would be there to help nurse her through it. And by the time that Eliza had died, Sarah herself would begin to have some of the symptoms as well, and she would later succumb to the disease. She wrote this this hymn because the pastor was wanting a hymn to go with his sermon on Jacob's ladder. And so she wrote this based on Genesis 28:11 to 19. And we're going to sing verse number 3. We'll sing the traditional verse 1, but we'll also sing verse 3, and then you can hear how it goes along with the sermon. But so I just thought, every time I heard this song, I never thought about Jacob's ladder, but that's where it directly correlates to. This song, the tune was written by Lowell Mason, and he wrote the music for this. This was a favorite of Queen Victoria and Edward II, and it is said that the lyrics were whispered by assassinated President William McKinley as he died. And I did look up the rumor that was this sung on the Titanic as it was going down, and we can't give it an affirmative yes. So there are survivors who said that they heard this being played, and there is a particular story of a violinist who played it, and his violin was auctioned off here recently. So it can't be for sure said, but it's pretty close that it was played at, because the band was trying to play songs that would calm people, especially there at the end, and this was one of the requested ones. I found it was also sung on another ship that sank before the Titanic, which was, it was called the Valencia, and it sunk in the year 1906, and there was 136 people on it who died, including women and children. And so I was, the sinking of the Titanic that's coming up this week on the 14th, so I thought this would be an appropriate hymn for that. But I love finding out about this other history for it. I thought it was just really neat. So let me get my hymn book open here, and if you could sing this with me, also thinking about Jacob's ladder, but also thinking about those people who had to sing this as their last song here on earth. But you know what? I hope that whenever my day comes that I'm singing as I go out. Alrighty. I had it. Don't you hate it when you lose your place? 114. Okay. Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee, e'en though it be a cross that raiseth me, still all my song shall be nearer, my God, to thee, nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. There let the way appear, steps unto heaven. All that thou sendeth me, in mercy give. Angels to beckon me, nearer, my God, to thee, nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. It said, if you sing all the verses to that you will have sung Nearer, My God, to Thee 16 times. And I'm sure that if that's a prayer of your heart, that God will definitely answer it. Hope y'all enjoyed this one, and stay tuned for the next one coming next week. Thanks. Good night.